Hello YouTube. This morning, for your relaxation of delight, we bring to you a story well designed to keep you in suspense. This morning, we bring to you a mystery having occurred in the past 7 days. This particular incident occurred on Go Home Day. As we left from Fort Lauderdale to Charlotte, we went about our duties as flight attendants and successfully completed nearly everything halfway through the beverage service. The two comes from the rear, approaches me on the cart, and inquires if I have a flashlight on my person. I reply that I did not. However, I did happen to have on my person my device, which has a flashlight on it. I provided that said device to the number 2, who then disappeared. The two again returned, turning the lights up slightly brighter in the cabin and saying that someone has a problem in the cabin. I'm attempting to complete my duties on the cart, but now I'm interested to see what exactly is taking place towards the rear of the cabin. An individual has lost an item. What item would you wonder? There was a bag, a small black bag, a fuzzy bag, and in it, what could it be? Personal effects, identification, medication, all of the above. And it is missing. As I return to the area where the item was lost, I see everybody clamoring about within 2 rows. The gentlemen in the rows behind are pulling their bags from under the seat to see if it could have slid under the seat. I took the flashlight on the back of the device and shined it under the seat. As I looked along the floor line, there was nothing, absolutely nothing. The woman is now intently saying that she needs her EpiPen. Wait, is it no longer just a mystery? It's a medical emergency? She then insists that she placed her bag in her backpack in the boarding area, and when she boarded the plane, she is certain she had it with her. However, when she went to use the lavatory facilities in the rear of the aircraft, the bag disappeared from her backpack. She insists someone stole it. Now it's no longer a mystery. Now it's no longer a medical emergency. Now it is a crime. An announcement is made that an item has been lost, requesting each person around their general vicinity to make an investigation and see if it's possible that they might have it in their area, if it may have fallen, rolled, slipped, something. But she again insists it is a crime. Someone has stolen it from her backpack. There is no way that it could have disappeared. Well, we began to discuss a course of action. My primary concern was, how urgent is the need for the said EpiPen, which she says is an immediate need. Should she not have it, trouble could be in the future. Using the finest techniques of crew resource management, a plan of action was hatched. The one, once again, returned to the woman and helped her search through her bags, her backpack, her luggage, all of the things that she had brought with her on the aircraft to seek out and find that said item. It was still not found, and another announcement was made. Across the aircraft boomed the one's voice, asking everyone once again to look in their general area. As I made my way through the cabin, I saw some commotion towards the front. A woman lifted a small, black, fuzzy bag and said, "Is this it?" I came closer to investigate and immediately knew what had happened. During the boarding process, the said woman who lost the item had perhaps not completely closed her backpack, and the strap of the said tiny bag was perhaps dangling out into the aisle, and perhaps the strap of the said dangling bag hooked onto the seat's armrest and pulled her small bag from her backpack, draping it in such a way that it is not visible to the casual observer. And upon further investigation, retrieval of the said bag with the said documents, with the said identification, with the said medication, it was brought to the woman, and she did indeed confirm that her bag was found, and everyone lived happily ever after. I hope you enjoyed our little story time. It was actually really chaotic. It was hilarious though. Just the way it resolved itself, like, oh, because she was so insistent. Somebody took it while she was, like, she was so dead set on somebody took it. But some good espresso, I'm not gonna lie. That's how I know aviation has corrupted me. You remember back in the day when, if anything, it was tea and only tea? And now I'm just drinking straight espresso, just unadulterated black espresso. That. Anyway, so, and this whole story transpired at like 10 o'clock at night. So it's dark. I mean, we had lights on to do service, obviously, but it's still like, it's nighttime and people are sleeping. So we actually kind of had to wake-ish people up. Is that it? Wake-ish? Wake-ish people up to try to search for it. But it's like, so what do you do if somebody's claiming something was stolen on the aircraft? And like, what, you gonna just like hold everybody hostage and search their bags, or what do you do? And of course, my first concern was the medical side, because she keeps insisting she needs it right now. I'm like, okay, well, what do we have on board that might be able to help in the event that she actually needs it right now? But it's like, when I say crew resource management, like the whole crew, it's just like everybody took care of one thing. Like Patrick, he was the one, he was helping her search her bags. I'm figuring out the medical side. Another one's talking to the pilot about what's going on. And it's just like, and thankfully, we all lived happily ever after. So, yeah, I gotta get out of here. It's van time. I'll be seeing you next time. Leave the key card. Benjamin.